The Kremlin has reportedly received what is being described as a final warning from NATO over repeated provocations by Russian military aircraft near the alliance's borders. According to Bloomberg, a tense meeting took place in Moscow this week, involving representatives from the United Kingdom, France, and Germany. During the talks, the European allies informed the Russian side that NATO is ready to shoot down any Russian aircraft that violate existing agreements. The warning came amid growing concern over last week's violation of Estonian airspace by Russian MiG-31 fighter jets. Diplomatic sources told the agency that NATO allies made it clear they are prepared to respond decisively to repeated airspace violations, including through the use of force if necessary. The Russian delegation, for its part, argued that Russian flights near NATO borders were in response to Ukrainian attacks on Russian targets in occupied Crimea, claiming these operations would not be possible without NATO support. NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte backed U.S. President Donald Trump's recent statement that the alliance should be ready to shoot down Russian planes, if necessary. Speaking to Fox News, Rutte emphasized that NATO forces are fully capable of such operations. "We've known how to do this for 40 to 50 years, since Soviet times," he said, adding that pilots must assess each incident individually and decide whether to escort or take stronger action. Analysts warn that retaliatory strikes from Russia are a potential risk if NATO chooses to act more aggressively. The latest incident occurred on September 25, when Russian military aircraft were again spotted near NATO airspace. Hungarian Air Force Gripen fighters intercepted them, preventing any violations. According to NATO's Joint Air Command, 5 Russian aircraft, ASU-30, ASU-35, and 3 MiG-31s, were flying along Latvia's coast toward Denmark while ignoring international flight safety rules. 2 Hungarian Gripens, deployed at Šiauliai Air Base in Lithuania, were scrambled to meet the aircraft, escorting them until they left the area and then returning to base. The interception is particularly notable because it involved Hungary, a country Moscow has attempted to use to sow division within the EU and NATO by exploiting differences between Prime Minister Viktor Orban's government and Brussels. Despite these political tensions, Hungary demonstrated through this action that it remains a reliable NATO member, fulfilling its defense commitments against Russian threats. In recent weeks, Russia has significantly increased aerial provocations along NATO's borders. This escalation is prompting the alliance to discuss stronger measures in response, including the possibility of downing Russian aircraft that enter alliance airspace.